Hello guys and welcome to iPunt Smart 24th December preview editors picks. Just a quick note, when you click on that here you got the dashboard here with all the sports for the day, 16 sports in total, with all your fixtures, all your greenies, all the countries and tournaments, etc. You can do the same at the top here, clicking at the sports, and at the top you'll see greenies and picks and value picks and editors picks sent to you with love from the editor, as that hand with the heart shows you. Let's have a look at some of the editors picks for today. I will be loading this video on the top here as well so that you can have a look at it, but I just want to go quickly through all the editors picks, and we have quite a few of them. I counted 32 of them in total, and we're looking at an 80% return or probability for those 32 editors picks to strike. So how do I pick it as an editor's pick? It's simply for me as an editor, I can pick them here. This is also where you will be picking them as an MVP, or you could add something to your watch list, and then you add it to your watch list. You can use it on this top here as your watch list to fill up your betting slip. So we start off with the first one at 2 o'clock today, and that would be the Russian Premier League women basketball. You can see that NBA will have a 63% chance of winning overall here. The ranges for Noginsk is 54 to 65, and the range for the away team NBA Moscow is 73 to 86. So that would give you a total 127 to 151 points in this game. Historically, there's been 5 matches in the last two years between these two teams, of which the away team has won 4 of them, and the home team has won 1 of them, at an average score of 85.8 to 54.8. The 3 games at home played at Noginsk was 2 was won at 4 was won by Moscow, and 1 was won by Noginsk. 57 to 73 was the average. But let's have a look here at why this would be one of the editor's picks. If I move the RSI bar, relative strength index bar, to the 24 months, you can see here the home started on a minus 16, the away started on a minus 7. So the away was stronger by this 8,32 as a start. And currently the home is sitting, let me just take that off here. Currently the home is sitting at minus 17.8, and the away is sitting at positive 5.78. That would give the away RSI end on a 23.62, which means the RSI net was an improvement of 15.3 points over the last 2 years for the away team. That's why it's red, and that's why it's a minus. If I look at the same from the let me just take all of these off, and let's do the same from the head-to-head perspective, which the history and the home bar. In the 2 years, we started off on a minus 37.32 for the away team, which is this head-to-head start, and we finished on the head-to-head end here on a minus 27.28, which is this head-to-head end. That would give you a positive for the home team improvement of 10 points. And that would also mean then that this 10 points positive and this 15 points negative would give me a 5.26 negative as an average on the divide that by 5.26 for the both of them, so divide that by 2 is the minus 2.63, where the head-to-head minus the RSI net ends up at. And then the head-to-head minus the RSI end ends up as this head-to-head end, and this RSI end as an average is this 25 points. And the 1-year RSI also shows a 25 points. And how do I get that? I simply click on this 12 months here, and the RSI for only the last year is shown here. Okay, guys. So the percentages also look 65% in red means away team, and it hovers from 62 all the way to most recently 100%. Now, if I look at how is it in 100%, home team played 2 games, lost 2. Away team played 2 games, won both. The average score 37.75 to 93.75. That gives you this 56 points, or this 56 points that the away team is better with at the moment. So maybe a bit of a slaughter here by the Moscow women against the Noginsk women. You can clearly see that the 1 month RSI, there's only been these games, those 2 games for the home and 2 games for the away. That's the 2 home games. It's this one here, where home team lost 68-58, away team won 82-48, and this one, home team lost 91-43, and home team won 78-58. So you'll see the number 1, it means this number 1 is compared to this number 1, so it will be the same teams, and number 2 would mean Dynamo Moscow, this number 2 against this number 2. And if you do that on the 2 months, you'll also then see all the dots for the 3 home games and 3 away games, where the average is 38.42 to 100.08, where the away team is ahead by 61.67 points. Moving to the 3 month, eight games, all 8 of them lost by home, and the away 8 won 4 and lost 3 and drawn 1, and an average still of 33 points better for the away team. Clearly, the NBA Moscow is the winner of this match. Take as much as you like. That is your Bitcoin for the day. Moscow to beat Noginsk women. Moving on, Taiwan SBL first stage, Taiwan beer against Pawan. And here we see more of the same. The 1 month is a 20.86 positive for Taiwan beer. You can see the home team is way ahead. The away team is at the bottom here. So there's quite a bit of a difference between these two. And the one game on the head-to-head was a draw, 72 apiece. So that happened in December 2020. Sorry for that shouting out there. And you'll see the historical 2-year, 9 games, 5 won by the home team, 1 draw, 3 away. And at home, 4 of which 2 was home, 1 and 1 was away. And you can clearly see the green bar has gone from a 10.45 to recently gone up to a 20, 20, 20.86, 20.86, 20.86. So much stronger. Yeah, of the 15 major impacts, 14 of them has gone to the home team. The one that hasn't is this head-to-head net here, a minus 0.58. So that's the one of the 15 that didn't get there. But all the others, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And the RSI bar, 14 out of the 15 belongs to home. Taiwan beer against Pawan. Then Saudi, in Saudi we go, 5 o'clock, Saudi Premier League, Al Ansar against Ohot. And here 14 out of the 15 mix as well, with the data drying up a bit from the 9 months. So that's a little bit of an unknown, but it was going so well at the time that the away team was clearly going bigger, bigger, bigger. You can see this bar gap going bigger here. And the head-to-head 3 games played, 3 won by the away team, and the RSI going up to as much as 70% chance to win. The overall going up to a 73% chance to win because of the historical also being a 3-zip. These all looking like a very much a hot Saudi Arabia Premier League away team win. Moving on, let's see, there's been a game finished. Oh, that was this morning. Utah State against San Jose State. We called it 83-69. The score was 85-52. And it does look like all of that was very much a home team. Everything was home, home, home. So let's move on to table tennis. And in table tennis, as we speak, as we right now live in action, we have the Men Liga Pro table tennis match. Evian Piev against Grchawev. And when I look at this game, currently the inline, online, live in play score 2-1 for the home team, 72% return, 13 of the 15 indicators going to home. Clearly this is a sea of green again. The head-to-head bar is going up towards the green, over and up and away we go. And the most recent away team is going dumping down into here. where green has also taken a little bit of a dump on the curve, but the momentum is still, the gap is closing, opening up. You can see a lot of wins by green here, and you can see recently the losses by red, by the away team. Needless to say, 72%. What a bargain. If I look on the 1 month RSI here, relative strength in the last month, the home team won 8 out of 14, the away team won 1 out of 4, and the average score was 2.6 to 1.15. So 61% home win, 38% away win. So this percentage has gone up from 51 to 57 to 61 recently. We can see who's improving, clearly the home player. 5 o'clock tonight, here's another one, all very much in the red. And in the red is Mishakin, the away team player, looking strong there. The 1 o'clock in the Mentiti Cup, we're looking at 61% return with no less than 15 of the 15 indicators showing red, red, red all the way. Head to head has been 4 out of 5, and I don't know why you get 61% for 4 out of 5 on the away team, and such nice percentages. It's gone up from 0.27 here, where you can see that clearly it's not all that big. 0.39 and then 1.34 says hello, going up, and that gap is clearly widening, which means Protopopov. What a lovely ring to the Protopopov to win the 1 o'clock game in the Mentiti Cup. Then Mirsa against Ilyuchenko. This looks pretty green as well. 0.36 not so great, 0.7, 0.9, 1.1, 1.14, so it's going down. That's a little bit of a concern to me, I have to admit. But the head-to-head blue bar is going up, up, up for the home team to go bigger and bigger ahead. And if I'm looking at the last 24 months here, you can see the home bar, the yellow bar that you can see is, you just take some of this away and just make this easier for you to read. So you can see this home bar, this gap here is closing for the is opening up for the home momentum going bigger, and the away momentum is clear, is opening up this gap. It's like there's a ratchet or something going in there, and the head-to-head is moved from 0.905 to a currently 0.15, so it's going up in the right direction over this specific period that we're looking at here. So not so cut and dry this Mirsa, but yeah, still a 57% to 42% chance on this one. Must say, not all that convinced. Let's take that off as an editor's pick. Let's make that one less editor's pick. Men's Setka Cup, and here we have Savic and Kurtak. And this looks like the red bar is all over here, 63, 63, 64, good percentages, all of those 15 indicators all saying red. So let's stick with red. Here's another 53%. You can see this head-to-head red is going downhill, and this is the reason why. That's why we see that bar. There's the blue lines, which is the head-to-head lines going, and dump, 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 and that's what you see here, dumping down. For the away team player to be getting stronger on head-to-head as well as on RSI, relative strength is also widening this gap from a thin to a bigger gap. And that you can see here, 0.5, going 0.7, 0.92, 1.18, 1.25, 1.78. So it's all away and go for 53% return on Gudemenko. 1610, 44%. Clearly the waves are hitting us again, as much as 3 sets and 83% hit. 83% hit for 44%. What a bargain on Hanovoy against Budnikov. Then Shalonko is also all looking decent here for the home player. This gap is also going bigger. These are also going bigger, 63%. So that's looking good. 66% return here for, as we can see, the wave is starting to form, and that means up to 80% on the most recent bar. Oh, you can see the most recent bar most definitely looks home and away. 3.67 to 0.33 on the average, 80% chance. won two out of the last three, and the away has lost. Boom, boom, both. So that looks solid as a rock for Schnoboy at 6 tonight to beat Hordachuk at 66% return. Moving along swiftly, 36% on Balchuk. All this blue is going up and away to home team. The gap is going bigger, and I would have liked to see even a little bit more than 36%, but 71% chance for a 36% with a 2.14 set. 2.14 set advantage on the last month. Clearly, 2.14 set advantage in a best out of 5 competition is very nice. Moving on to Kornienko at 10-8 tonight. Yeah, let's just throw this in your multiples or in your parlays because it's a sea of red again here. All of these is showing red, red, and the head-to-head bar is going further away for the away team. Men win cup. Tsubera against Pavlyuk. And yeah, it seems like Pavlyuk is the right one. All red, a lot of red dots here lately, which is the away team player. The red button is going up, up and away. Let's just take those dots away for a second and just focus on the rest. You can see the blue bars going down. You can see the red momentum is way above the home, minus 1.1 versus a positive 0.33 is what that 1.43 advantage is for the away team. Clearly 15 out of 15 on the mic. Lovely. So there's plenty. And then some more. Women TT Cup Kurtenko versus Zavanoshkaya. 53%. Zamanoshkaya is a latest entry into the Women's TT Cup, as her first game was only down here, which was on the 31st of October, where Kurtenko is one of the older hands. Zamanoshkaya started well, but he's going down on the downhill. So her momentum's shifting down. You can see this gap is widening out, and it went as wide as 2.67 on the 1 month bar, 72% chance, 73.33% chance for Kurtenko at 53%. Wonderful. Now that's a lot of table tennis. Let's see how the editor has gone on the table tennis for the rest of today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 9. What a beautiful multiple, 9 out of 9. In fact, even a little 110% on that one. Poletayev. Now, if you look at this one, why would you get 110%, which means that you're not the favorite, and all of this is a sea of red. Even if I look at the last month only, all of this is red, red, red is bigger, and the away head-to-head bar is for the away team. If I'm saying away, minus is away or red, and positive is green with positive. So this blue bar started up in the positive on a 1.18, which is what you see here on the head-to-head start, and it's finished most recently on a minus 1.25. So clearly it's going away, 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 all the way down. So far then the head-to-head net is a 2.19 sets improvement for the away player, and the most recent 1.5 to 2.6 average with a 63% chance for the away team player to win. Clearly the bookies got this one wrong. 63% chance to win, and you get a 110% return. Lovely. So the editor was spot on with every single pick so far today. Moving down at the bottom, there's also a little bit of volleyball, and this game just started now as well. 1 o'clock was a start here. Editor picked the Turkey Division 1 women. We picked the red team, which is clearly a lot of red here, even as far as a -4. 4 sets advantage for the away team. Clearly this is all red, 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 up to a 78%, 82%, 82% on the 5 month. Lovely. And yeah, most recent, that was a 0 to 3.36 average. Clearly the away team is the team. Guys, we have 32 editors picks today. We also have greenies, we have normal picks, we have value picks. Value picks is where your returns are very nice. Let's see what that one was. Oh, there we go. That was another 110% for return, which put it in the value bar. bucket. I just want to show you also all of these 15 indicators. You can actually just go and use this. Let's go to table tennis, because table tennis is quite a popular sport today. 600 odd matches for the day in table tennis. And if I am looking at my table tennis filters, you'll see what that 15 means. Overall win draw loss percentage, the head-to-head start, the head-to-head end, the head-to-head net, the relative strength index start, end, and net, the head-to-head minus relative strength index start, end, and net, the MIG points from 0 to 15, the net MIG figure. In other words, if MIG points is 10, then the net will be 5, because 10 plus 5 equals 15. The RSI, the months, 1 month through 3, 4, all the way to 24 months, and the value depending on the sport is going, well, for table tennis, 2 sets for the RSI value, and then what percentage you like, percentage all the way up to 100%. And then if you're playing points, like in football, when we're backing more than a half a goal or 1.5 a goal or that kind of thing, you can activate your points here, and you can say, okay, give me the home or the away, or a total points figure being over or under, say over or under a 1.5 with maybe a threshold of 2. That would give you everything where the total is above 3.5, because 1.5 plus 2 equals 3.5. You can do the same for home or away, or the total over or under. You can also match that with a both teams to score percentage, given historically in the last 2 years how the football teams has scored. So if you want both teams to score probability of above 66%, you simply choose 66%. You can choose your filters at the top here. I've got plenty, training filters and everything else, and you can pick these filters, apply them, create new ones, save them, change them, remove them, etc., which just makes so much easier for you to pick your selections. If you've used a filter, like there's one of my filters, all of these beautiful things. Why did I not make that an editor's pick? Men's Setka Cup 1855. Have a quick look. We're saying Solomko is going to beat Kostuk 3-2. Looking on here, the reason why I did not was because the head-to-head bar has dipped to the away team being on minus 0.05. There's the bar of 0. It started where the home team was ahead 2.39, and clearly the away team starts liking his opponent more, and that's why he's not an editor's pick, because most recently the away team has beaten the home player, even though our prediction is saying that home should beat away by 2.21 versus 1.73, or in total 3-2. I'm not making that an editor's pick because of that nibble there, where things is not looking so good in the most recent head-to-head form. Like I said, you can add this to the watch list, and now I can go to my watch list, and I can see my games on my watch list here, and you can fill in your bet slips with these beautiful games in your watch list of what you've chosen. You can choose ahead, as far as you like ahead, into the future as well as past. Let's just go back to looking at those filters that we've shown here. If I've chosen a filter and I really want to just fine-tune my filter, I could simply do that. Oh, sorry, I'm now searching for a specific player, which is the wrong one. So if I'm choosing a filter, say that filter for instance, and I want to fine-tune my filter to give me 100% probability or whatever the case might be, I can go back in time. So let's check on the last 3 days how that filter did, and that filter then will give me all my results for my last 3 days to say, hey, your filter is pretty decent, save it and move on. So yeah, you got to win, win, win. You see my filters are pretty good. All these Nike signs means I am a winner. Isn't that beautiful? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 wins and a single loss. How could Mr. Rotsov be that bad? Let's see. The away team won. Clearly all of this is saying home, 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 home. So to be quite honest with you, the only thing that I'm really a little bit concerned about is this little curve going up and breaking the home momentum there, breaking it right there. That is really the only thing that's showing me that Mr. Rotsov could lose. And that happened on the 9th of December. Now, after the 9th of December, in 15 days, Mr. Vetmet clearly was going home and training like a madman because he's not played since, and he came back and he beat Mr. Rotsov 3-0 after his previous form was not all that good and not as good as the home team player. He's clearly had either a little bit of a break, or he's met a new girlfriend, or he has gone and trained a heck of a lot because he's broken the momentum here and now he is a new champion. Hang on a second, there's one more thing. When these two has been playing at the home venue, um, 2 out of 2 games was won by Vetmet, the away player, with an average of 3-2. So there's another reason why Mr. Vetmet lost here. Sorry, I missed that, guys. But yeah, your filter is not 100%. It is 15 out of 16, which is 91.33%. Pretty decent nonetheless. You can see we've covered 2,478 table tennis matches in the last 3 days. That is a lot of table tennis. Guys, that is it for today. I hope you find the video useful. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Put your like, your comments, whatever you'd like to know from us. 2021 will be huge, and you can be a part of it right here for free. Tell your friends, iPunt Smart is free to everyone indefinitely, so please spread the word. Have a great Christmas.